Hey guys, it's Becky. I am here with a video for the spending freeze that Cindy for Kiddos had put together. Here you see I had made a couple tags. I used that pink paisley Felicity line, and I thought that I had signed up for this spending freeze a little late and that I didn't make it on there because I had never heard anything about it. And yesterday evening, I was watching Sybil B's video, and I looked at the ladies that were in her link, and my name was in there. And I was like, oh, shoot, I guess I did make it. So apparently, last week, we were supposed to use black and white in wood veneer. And this week, I believe it was pink and teal and tags. And that's just information I was gleaned from watching the other ladies' videos. And also, I think we are supposed to tell 10 things about ourselves. One, clearly, I don't follow directions very well because after I had put my name on there, on that list, saying, oh, I want to do it, I thought I was supposed to receive a message, and apparently I wasn't supposed to receive a message. I'm still not clear what I was supposed to do because I haven't went back and found the video that says. So that's something about me. I'm not really well at following directions. So I'm going to make this layout, and I am going to try and incorporate the past 2 weeks prompts. Another thing about me is a lot of people don't know, unless you're directly in my life, I go to bed really early. I go to bed probably around 8 o'clock. And like last night when I was working on this, I was up till 1:30 a.m. because I don't know. I if I had committed to do something, I have to do it. You know, that's just it. So it didn't matter really how long it took me. So that's another thing. I am usually in bed early. Last night I wasn't, so I'll probably be not a very nice person today, which is too bad because my husband and I have plans to spend time together. The third thing about me is I love to travel. Now that our children are grown, I have one child and my husband has 2 children, and now that they are grown and we have more time on our hands and also older, so a little extra money, we like to travel. So that would be the third thing. The fourth thing, which I'm going to scrapbook pictures of her. I have a little Pomeranian. I got her maybe 6 or 7 years ago. I think 6 years ago. And she's so cute. I just love her. And my husband's really concerned about when she gets old and, passes away, because dogs can't live forever. He's like, you are going to lose your mind. Because she was like my replacement kid. I got her when my son was 16 and, never home. So I had gotten her then, and she's like my little replacement kid. Let's see, number 5. I am extremely introverted. Extremely introverted. I cannot stand crowds. I cannot stand being around people. I don't like to talk to people I don't know. Sometimes I don't even like to talk to people I know. I can go a whole day and say like 5 words all day. It's kind of crazy. That's just the way it is. Right here you can see where I had stitched those. I had done some stitching on those strips, and what I had done is I had taken this twine and I kind of balled it up, and I stitched through that as well. I stitched on each tag, and then at the bottom of this page there are 2 more wound up things of twine that I stitched through, and then I did this little up and down with just that twine, and I stitched through that. I've never done that, and I don't know why. I guess that could be number 6, is I really like to try different things that I haven't seen before, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't, and that's fine. I just like to do things that are a little bit unusual occasionally. Sometimes I just want to sit down. This could be number 6. Sometimes I just want to sit down and make a page, and I'll just do everything just, normal. I won't try and do anything interesting. But other times I like to, especially if I have more time to mess around, I like to do something unexpected. Okay, number 7. Let's see. I haven't been scrapbooking that long. I've always done crafty stuff. I would sew. I would make these pictures that you would hang on the wall that my uncle had taught me how to make. Cross stitch. I would do altered projects, but I didn't scrapbook, and I didn't start scrapbooking until maybe 2 years ago, and I am just freaking obsessed. And I know it gets on my husband's nerves because I will talk about it and talk about it and talk about it, and then I'll talk about someone on YouTube, and he's just like, it's like you act like you know these people. And I'm like, what kind of I do? So there's okay, so here I pulled out some wood veneers. I use 3 flowers and then that one word that says lovely, and I'm gluing those down with glossy accents. I still have that sitting on my table, and it appears to have held pretty good. I was kind of concerned with gluing those down on top of that thread. Okay, number 8. I am the youngest of 6 children. I'm a little bit rotten, and I know that about myself, and I'm not going to make any apologies for it because I can help it. It's just the way it is. Nieces and nephews, and I have 2 nieces or nephews on the way. So I am never going to run out of people to scrapbook. Number 10, the off side of that is that I live in Georgia and all my other family lives in Kansas. Except for one of my nieces that I do scrapbook quite frequently, Brandis. She is pregnant and she just moved to Texas last week. So I do get to go home in a couple weeks and see everybody. So that will be fun. And I think that's 10 things. A lot of the things I said are things that could be found in other videos. I'm not really all that secretive, and if I don't have anything to say about the layout or I run out of stuff, I'll just start talking. And you know, that's another thing about on my videos. If you've noticed, I will say some weird stuff. Like I'll be talking about this washi tape, only I'll call it something like Scotch tape. Or that craft knife, I'll call it a pencil. I don't know, just weird stuff. And in one of my last videos, I was talking about how I should make it a drinking game every time I say the wrong word. But I didn't want to be responsible for anybody's alcohol poisoning because I do it so much. So here I am. I'm looking for stuff to put down on this layout. I used those puffy circles, the puffy sequins that are from the Pink Fresh Felicity line. I think all this stuff is from Pink Fresh with the exception of the wood veneers, and that's it. Oh, well, the twine, obviously. So I just put this called My New Hairdo yesterday. This is just pictures I took yesterday. I took Bailey to the groomer, and last night after I realized that I was supposed to be doing something, I had no clue what I wanted to do, so I just took these pictures I took of her and just made a layout about that. I know I have a lot of layouts about her. There's not a story. I typically like to have a story or like to tell a story with whatever my picture is. This time I had nothing. My story is, holy crap, Becky, you need to do a video. Hello. That's my story. So I'm just about done with this. I'm looking through these different embellishments. Those Pink Fresh words are very cute. I found them difficult to use. When I bought this collection, I bought a lot of it. I bought way too much of it because it was so pretty online. And then when I get home, I have found that it's difficult for me to use this. So that is the end. I am going to show you these close-ups, and I have some pictures at the end. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.